Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. I have just watched the Europa League draw, and West Ham have got the favourites, Seville of Spain. Tough draw, tough. They are a very, very good side in this competition. They know how to win this competition when they are playing it, and when they get knocked out of the Champions League, they usually go on to win the Europa League. Uh, for me, I feel that this is a game that West Ham, if they're going to get up for this game, if they can beat Seville, they can win it. 100%. It's going to be tough, though. They are a good side. They've got a man that we've been heavily linked with for a long time in El Nesri. They've got Diego Carlos, the man who's linked with Newcastle, Rakitic, who's a very, very good player for them in the middle of the park. And yeah, they've got some good players in their ranks, but we've got some good players all, and we need to be on the front foot if we're going to beat this team. It's a big, big game, big game at the LS, and obviously we're away first. I think if we can go there and not lose the game, I think we can win the game at the LS, and I do mean that. They are favourites though, and the bookies very rarely get it wrong, but we are also third favourites. So if we can just maintain it and with a win in the league, and then going into this game, it's a massive game. It's like all or nothing for me for this year. If I'm being honest, Jazz is in the house. He says tickets sold out instantly. I know, mate. I know. But it's gonna. You got to get in there quick. I must admit. We won't be on the front foot against a possession-based Spanish team. I agree, mate. But we're going to have to be. We're going to have no choice. We're going to have to bully them and be like we're going to have to be up for it against this team massively. Do you know what I mean? I just put something on my Twitter, and I said, West Ham say that we're massive. We've got to start acting massive now. This is a massive game, and they are a massive team, Seville. Is it the worst draw possible? It is really. We could have got someone a bit easier, but if we beat them, it's a statement of intent. It says that we mean business this year. So I think if there's any game that we can get up for, if it had been Barcelona or Seville, then yeah, I think we can. I think we can beat this team 100%. Let's get into the comments. I want to hear what you guys think about today. Europa League, they are the Europa Kings. We beat them, we can win the lot. I totally agree, Ahmed. I really, really do, mate. We need to act like a big team here. They lost to Zagreb last night, who we eased past. Very good point, Scott. But they did destroy them in the first leg at home. If Leicester beat them the other year, why can't we? Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Jazza, but that was like 5 years ago, mate. That weren't the other year. That was 5 years ago after they had just won the league, Leicester. They have a lot of injuries, and someone got sent off last night who won't play. Well, that's fair enough. What else we got here? They don't scare a lot of. They don't score a lot of goals, surprisingly. Yeah, but what it is with them is what Jezza said: is they when they do score, they contain. They're like a similar version of Atletico Madrid. Now, Atletico Madrid are a very well-oiled, well-marshalled team. Like they score. They very rarely concede many goals. It's a bit like Seville, really. Barca would have been tougher. I agree to a point, but it would have been a bigger game. But I think this is, if you weigh it up, this is the toughest draw for West Ham, really. Barcelona ain't the Barcelona of old. Leipzig are a very, very good side. I wouldn't have fancied them. So this is really the toughest draw for me. If we go out, I'd rather we go out having played the best. Fair play. Yeah, fair play. I don't disagree with that. Darren, I don't care who they are. We have Dawson. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Aaron Martial's out. Rakic is their key player. He's a great player. Croatian. We'll know Vlasic. So, yeah, he's a very good player. They've also got, don't forget, El Nesri, the man that we keep getting linked with every single transfer window, every single time. So, yeah, El Nesri plays for them, and he was on the bench last night. They got, is it Kunda, the man who's linked with Chelsea? Another very, very good player. They got some good players, Seville. Right? I think they're second in the La Liga. they're a good outfit. They're a good side, and they listen. They're no mugs. Let's put it like that. They know how to win games, and with West Ham, we're going to have to go to Seville and basically not lose a game over there. Just maintain and contain them. If we can nick the game 1-0. But what is good for West Ham, and this is a plus point, is we can hit them on the break over there because they will come forward, Seville. They will have to come forward. And we are really a counter-attacking base team. We're good at set pieces, but we are, if you sort of weigh it up, when teams come on to West Ham, we hit them on the break. We look a far better unit going the other way. And with Declan Rice in the middle of the park, anything is possible. What we got here? They are the Spanish Leicester. They go ahead and they park the bus. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Here's a Seville fan. We are not having the best moment right now. Playing very bad in the last matches. It's going to be tough. Oh, mate, thanks for joining me, mate. I've got a Seville fan in the house. Yeah, but we're not playing well either, mate, and that's the problem. So we've got two teams that ain't playing well. It's going to be 5-5 in the first leg, 100%. I'm sure a few players want to prove a point. That game, as Pablo is all Spanish. Yeah, after all Spanish. Play the first leg after the Liverpool and before the Villa, and the second leg before Spurs. Yeah, I know. It's going to be. Seville are a very technical team. Would have preferred them to teams with pace like Leipzig and Barcelona. Yeah. Like Leipzig is the one really that I thought, no, I don't want them. That striker of theirs up front is lightning. Yeah, very, very good. Joe, at Barcelona, for everyone says they're like not all that good. They're starting to kick into gear. But I think this is a game West Ham need, if I'm being honest. This is a game West Ham actually do need to sort of progress. Like, we need a game where we're going to get up for it because we have been awful at present. Yeah, we all know it as fans. And obviously, this is a game where you haven't got to get up for it. It's an instant. This is right. You're playing Seville, one of Spain's top teams. Do you know what I mean? We're also very unlucky with injuries, so maybe important players will miss the tie. Wow. The last Seville games: 1-0 Zagreb, 1-0 Espanyol, 0-0 versus Osasuna, 2-0 versus Celta Vigo, 1-0 versus Valencia, and 1-2 to Betis. Now Betis is their derby also. They're only defeated Zagreb at home and Lecce. Yeah, wow. So they're not in the best of form, but they're draw specialists at the minute. Let me ask this into the chat: could it go all the way to penalties? Because I think that could happen. Then, if that is the case, what I'm seeing a lot of draws, and West Ham had to draw a game at present also. So is it going all the way to pens? What else we got here? For me, West Ham was one of the toughest ones we could face. On the other side of the coin, I would say I would probably agree with you. Like Premier League side, Mr. Pablo, we have Declan Rice. Sorry, Ben Bowen. What is the explanation? What we got here? Barcelona put 4 past Atletico Madrid. Valencia and Napoli this month. They are definitely the toughest team in the competition. 100%, mate. They really are. Hammers can beat. What's that? Hammers can beat, or in the worst case, draw against this team anytime. We need to step up our game a little bit, but definitely got a winning chance. Yeah. No away goals this season. Great point, Darren. There is no away goal. So if the tie is drawn, goes into extra time, and then possibly penalties. We are very strong at the back, but we have a lot of problems to make chances. Yeah, I know, but there's one man that West Ham have been linked with who just would not surprise me if he starts scoring, and that's El Nesri. 100%. Like El Nesri, I think he's a very, very good player. Give me your top 3 players, the Seville fan. If you could tell me your top 3. Now, I think I know. Like Diego Carlos, who's linked with Newcastle, I think is a very, very good player. But give me your top 3 Seville players first, please, mate. What we got here also, they don't score that much. They struggle to do so. They will struggle more if they are met with solid defensive play. Yeah, I agree. Great draw for Pablo Fornals. This the key is to have Douglas Kunde healthy. Yeah, he's just said it. Right, there you go, Carlos. Two hopes, Bob and none. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. What we got here? I'm just going through the comments. Comments going mad. Not all is at loss as Seville. They lost to Dynamo last night. They only just scraped through. Yeah, I know, but that means nothing, though, mate. Like they, what they don't tell you is they destroyed him in the first leg at home. And it was 3-1 up. So can't see them running out of juice. Yeah, our little training session before we return for the same. Sorry, yeah. Is it just one leg? No, it's two legs, mate. As a Barca fan, I can tell you that Betis would have been a tougher draw for you. Their attack is insane. Yeah, Pellegrini, innit? Penalties, no thank you. Spain's teams always do well. I expect not so many goals by Seville. You're going to penalties, going to match afters, yeah. Good practice for when we get to the final. Rakitic, I think he's a great player, Rakitic, mate. I really, really do. I really, really do think he's a talent, massive talent for them. Listen, you're playing for Barcelona. He's coming to the end of his career now, but still, he can still control things, mate, in the middle of the park, 100%. For me, the top three this year would be Banana, Kunde, and yeah, I keep forgetting about. Is that Fernando? Yeah, I keep forgetting about him. Very, very good. What we got? Let's get down. Diego Carlos also very close to that top three, as Pepe Gomez has been the best man in the past few weeks. So, James, how do we beat Seville? Good question, Jazza. Really, really good question, mate. I think this is what I think. I think set pieces will be massive in this game. Obviously, they're quite a defensive-minded team, but with set pieces, we can exploit them. I feel. I look at us. That Seville will come forward in this game. Yeah, especially at their ground, they will come forward. Will have to. And I think if we can contain and hit them on the break, I think we can. I think we can beat them over there. I really do. But we've got to be head savvy on this one. Like we've got to be on the ball. We've got to know that these teams, as I say, Seville are a well experienced team in this competition. They have won it multiple times. They know the ways of time wasting and buying fouls, and you know what I mean. Obviously, what we have to do when we go to there is not lose the tie. Don't lose the tie over there. We have to win the tie. For me, I want us to go there and win the game. That's it. I don't want us to go there and go for a draw and try and get them back to the ELS. Because I think if we can beat them over there at home, I think we can control the situation at the LS 100%. Big crowds, fans will be up for it, and it will give us hope. Just don't lose the tie over there, though. That's what I'd say. Even if we lost a game, say, if we lost the game 1-0, I'd still fancy us, but don't lose it 2-0 or anything like that, because I just think it's going to be tough. It will be tough. No. Do we drop into the conference when we lose? Good question, mate. I'm not too sure on that. I don't think we do. Rakitic is still class. I agree. Rakitic is only like 27, 28, I think. No, I think he's a bit older than that, mate. I think he's about in his 30s. I'm sure he's in his 30s. Yeah, he's still a class act, though, mate. As long as West Ham make this game dirty, you have a chance. Don't let them get comfortable. Now, that's the problem with us. We're too prim and proper, as they say, as an English term. I think it will be a bit dirty. I fancy bookings in that game all day long. I think Seville will slow us down. What I do see is they will be targeting Jared Bowen. They'll be trying to stop Jared Bowen. But saying that, Mikel Antonio, mate, if he wants a game where it's going to be dirty, he needs to start scoring some goals, Mickey. So, yeah. How we beat Seville by treating it like a Premier League game against Manchester City. Disciplined at the back, holding strong. keep in the position and get them on the counter. Totally agreed, and really do, mate. Really do. Uh, they have a top manager who was the Real Madrid manager and Spain manager before. Yeah, yeah. It's going to be tough, but we've got to enjoy it, haven't we? You know what I mean? That's the way you've got to look at it. We will see Bowen's footballing IQ in this one, lads. People are going to be calling him for the next Gaza after this game. Just wait. 100% agree, mate. Peter, let's go here. Peter says, Antonio will need a sat nav to go if we're going to get through this one. Chance to drop into the conference was the last round, just after the group stage. Joel says players should be well up for this game. Can we get Costa in a free? Imagine that. Diego Costa, ex-Seville player, mate, comes in. God, you couldn't make it up, couldn't you? Only at West Ham that can happen. Trust me, only at West Ham. 100%. 100%. West Ham are too much of a honest team at times. This could be our downfall. I agree. Counter attacks are very deceiving. If we play only for counters, we don't end up taking our chances. We could most likely lose. If they are quick to retreat, and we'll be wasting time. Very true, mate. But it's just West Ham. What it is, we're very good at holding, containing, and yeah. I see his bit. The dog is back. Yeah. And listen, for me to round it up quickly, because I thought I'd just do a little video. It's a big game for West Ham. I agree. Something I think Hammerhead said it in the chat, or Jazz, or one of the two. They said treat it like a Premier League game. I think if we treat it like a Premier League game, then I think we can beat them. I think we can. If we treat them like a Chelsea or a Liverpool, yeah, we can get the job done. Over there, as I say, West Ham on the road this season have been a bit inconsistent, to say the least. But it's a test. We want to be in this competition. We've got to beat the best. And at the end of the day, we would have had to play this team any time. So let's play them now. Let's get through this round and hopefully on to bigger and better things, I must say. What we got here? Final comments coming up. Chance for our players to get their names heard and out there. 100% be up for it. Do you know what? That's a great point. Yeah, this will prove if Declan Rice also is at that calibre of player. Because if he goes against Seville and he runs the show against Seville, then people will start taking notes that Declan Rice is that 120, 150 million pound player. Because he is. To us, he's 150 million pounds with a proper talent. He's class. This is a game for him now. Like him and Souček, both of them have to be on their A games in this game. And also, I'm going to give a shout out to my boy, Saeed Benrahma. I'm going to say this. If he plays, he's got to perform in this one, because this is a moment where I would just love it if he turned up and absolutely like played a masterclass. Because all the haters would turn into fans again. Do you know what I mean? Unbelievable, mate. A chance for El Nesri to finally decide if he definitely won't want to join us. 100% George, mate. How many times do we get linked with El Nesri and this never happens? I think El Nesri's a good talent, myself personally. I think we will see the dark arts of football with all cards on the table. Yeah, I agree. It's hilarious that some people still think we can win the Europa League. Do I think we can win it? No, Epic, I must admit. I think it's going to be a tough. But if we do manage to get past this one, surely we must be we must be in the conversation for winning it. Do you know what I'm saying? If we go and knock out Seville, then for me, we become favourites for the competition, because we've just knocked out the team that wins it every other year. Like this team are the masters of it. They know how to win this competition. And listen, they're going to the Champions League. They get knocked out. They're guaranteed to get to a final. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. Do I think we can win it at the minute? After the draw, I think West Ham have got about a 20% chance of winning it at the minute. After the draw, after the game, if we've won, I think we've got a great chance. I think because a lot of them teams will get knocked out, and I think it will give us confidence moving forward. So at the minute, 20%. What we've got here, let's have a look. If we beat the Europa Kings, we could go for it and win it. Yeah. Let's face it, Dawson will surprise Seville. He's our centre forward. Yeah. We can't even beat a relegated side in the Prem at the moment. I must admit, you are true there, mate. Yeah, but let's be honest, Epic, and I say this openly, and I agree with you, mate. I really do. Right? But if there's a game that West Ham needed to get up for, this is the one. This is the one there. Because there is no second chances now. There's no, oh, we can play bad and then we're sort out in the reverse fixture. We have to be on our A game, especially against this side. I feel at the minute with West Ham, and tell me if anyone agrees with this, but I feel in our group stage we got very lucky with the group we went in. Right, the teams that we played with were really poor, really. But I've got to say that if we do put in a masterclass performance against Seville, there is no question that we cannot go on and win this competition. Like, because we've just knocked out the best team in it. I mean, this team were favourites. As people know, I do betting. And I looked at the odds on Seville to win the competition, and they were favourites. They were short price favourites and all, because they've got the best all-round team, so to speak. Now, with a Seville fan in the house, he's turned around and said that basically they're not in their best moment at the minute, but into West Ham. So it's going to be a great game. Do I think we can win it? This game, I think I ain't sitting on the fence. I'm going to say we can. I think we, with the home leg second, if Moyes goes there and contains this team and stops them scoring, then I'd fancy us, especially at the LS, 100%. If we can go there and win the game, then I think it'd be great. But just don't go there and lose the game. That's all I'm saying. Don't lose badly. He has to pull his finger out, Benny. I want him to come good so bad. He does frustrate me. I've got to disagree there, Hammerhead. He's the third highest goal scorer at the club. 8 goals, 4 assists. But other players get a pass, mate. So I have to disagree there. We've got a chance. It's exciting. I don't think we can win it, but if we beat Seville, we'd be favourites, 100%. Just need the mentality that it's only 3 games until the final, and Seville are the second favourites. If we win, we should be second favourites. No, George, Seville are the favourites, mate. 100%. I see the odds today before the draw went out. They were favourites with Atalanta and Barcelona. We've got we need to scare them. We have to show our best side against Southampton and Liverpool. Yeah, I think the Liverpool game. I think you've got Seville now. I think you go sort of you put your makeshift team in there. I don't think we're going to get anything at Liverpool. So yeah, the element of surprise, lads. Seville won't know what's hit them. Hope Antonio sorts himself out by then. Yeah, let's hope so, George. Let's hope Seville have sights set and their eyes more towards the league, finish being second. How many points are they behind the leaders? Because that is an interesting comment. Now, if they are 5-6 points behind, then their head could get turned a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And what you want is that team, like I think it's Real Madrid, to lose at the weekend. If they lose and they win, then their mindset goes, "Oh, we can win the league." So yeah, we could easily take advantage of this. Preparation is important. We need to show strength against Liverpool. That will show us whether the team is ready or not. You know what? When you look at it from that side of the coin, good comment, I must admit. We go strong against Liverpool, and just think if we beat Liverpool at Anfield, then Seville game's like, come on, we're well up for this now. 100%. Sorry, mate. Gio Nema's chat said earlier, Barca are favourites. No, Barca ain't favourites, mate. Barcelona were third favourites behind Atlanta, and it depends on what betting site Gio was using. But if I'm honest, it was Seville were favourites. Yeah, they were favourites. Yeah. So Darren is off. Take care all, and that is enough. That's enough from me. Um, Peter says Barcelona have got a bang on ticking again. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. My final thought is this on this Europa League draw, and I've got to say that it's a game that is going to be tough. We will show if we're contenders for this competition. Like we would have had to play Sevilla at any time, so it's best to play them now. Can we win the game? I think we can. I think we've just got to make sure we don't lose it over there. Just don't lose the game over there. And I think we can sort it out at the LS. Big crowd, big atmosphere. It'd be buzzing. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am. It's, when is it? 10 days' time? 2 weeks' time? I think it is. So, for me, bring it on. Seville, welcome to the London Stadium, as all I'm going to say to that. And hope you enjoy your visit. But yeah, that's enough from me. Please smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. It helps the channel. Please do subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. It helps me out greatly. And I will be back tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm having tomorrow off. I always have Saturdays off because it's football day. I'll be back Sunday. After full player ratings of the Wolves game. Need a win. There's no two ways about it. West Ham need to win in the Premier League, and they need to sort themselves out. And this will be the best time for us to sort it out right now. Wolves played last night. They wasn't good. They was good in spells, but they weren't good towards the end, and they fell apart. We need to beat them and maintain this league form. So yeah, check it out on Sunday on E20 Zone TV. Anyway, enjoy your Friday. We've got Seville. The boys are going to Spain. Anyway, bye for now.